Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. Love you. Praise God for you, and I pray for y'all because y'all are a gift to all of us. Today's song is by Ty Tribbett, Victory. Isn't it good to know that when life gets you down and you feel that you've taken some L's, the L's don't have the last word on you. Listen, all of us have had those days where it felt like it just didn't go the way we wanted it to go. All of us have had those miserable, melancholic moments where life dragged us down, got us down. But listen, that ain't the last word on you. Victory is yours. Why? Because we are in a fight that has been fixed. You know what fixed fight? A fixed fight means the outcome is already determined. You still got to fight. You still got to go through it. But the good news is the outcome has already been determined. That's the word I'm trying to give you. The outcome has already been determined in this world. You shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. The outcome has already been determined. If God be for you, who can be against you? The outcome has already been determined. No weapon formed against you is going to prosper. The outcome has already been determined. All things work together for good to those that love God and are called according to God's purposes. Here's the word. Because you've got the victory, because the fight is fixed, just know it ought to change your outlook because you already know the outcome. So hold your head up high, knowing that the outcome has already been determined. The outcome is victory.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
12 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the front page and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Of course, we're always seeing new headlines regarding politics. Senator J.D. Vance did a wide-ranging interview and says the Trump campaign's mass deportation plan should start with 1 million people and that he is extremely confident in the chances he and Trump will win in November. Did you get a chance to see some of the highlights from that, Kay?
I didn't watch it, but I read some of the highlights, and that's ridiculous. I saw somebody do a breakdown of what that would actually look like if it were to come into play, and it's just it's a nonsense.
Yeah, and there's also some
proposal.
details, outlined in Project 2025 about deportation and immigrants and stuff like that. And I thought that Tim Walz had a very interesting comment in a recent rally. He said that when a coach puts together a playbook, he's going to use it or something to that effect. And he was specifically talking about Project 2025. Vance also affirmed Donald Trump's assertion that the vice president pick doesn't matter to most voters, but he's absolutely sure the former president is confident in his ability should he need to take over. In other news, protests marking the 10th anniversary of Michael Brown Jr.'s death began peacefully and escalated as the night wore on. This happened over the weekend. It led to injuries, property damage, and several arrests, according to the Ferguson Police Department in Missouri. Lastly, a new study by researchers at Harvard found that celebrities do have a lot of power to influence things like voter participation. The study's author and co-founder of the Civic Responsibility Project said the study focused on nonpartisan civic engagement and the ways to help empower young people to make their voice heard at the ballot box. And, of course, we see a whole lot of that going on social media. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Paris Olympics are officially over. Ceremony went down yesterday. Yeah, I was a little sad, man. But USA had a total of 126 medals. China was second with 91. Great Britain had 65. USA and China tied with 40 gold medals apiece. The men's basketball squad won the gold medal. Steph Curry put France to sleep with a few three-point daggers that closed out the game. The women struggled.
Ooh, that was good. That was a good game.
Come
Rob.
on, man.
Oh, my God.
The women struggled with France, but they were able to pull it off at the end and get that gold medal and won by 1 point.
Wow. Freaking point.
Man, come on now. USA men and women, they won the 4x400 meter relay gold medal. The women broke their American record. The USA women also won the 4x100 meter relay, and Sha'Carri Richardson, not sure if y'all saw that. She had to come back from behind.
Yes, we saw that.
Track that
with
dog.
With the look over.
Look.
With the look over.
Took a peek to the right and say, do you know who I am?
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
A little bit of sad news, man. USA gymnast Jordan Childs, bronze medal winner in the floor exercise, had to return her bronze medal, and it was awarded to Romanian gymnast Ana Barbuso. And
wow.
I'll break down what happened and why in my next sports report, so stay tuned for that. But she's the world is kind of sad about that situation. It's my quick sports report right there. Bring it, Tat. You got the hot spot up next?
Yes, I do. Coming up next in the hot spot, we're going to get to see 3 decades of Michael Jackson, and I'm going to tell you how up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
29 minutes before the top of the hour. Good morning, Briggity Tat.
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Deadpool and Wolverine remain the top movie for the 3rd straight week with 54.2 million in ticket sales. Worldwide, it has now surpassed $1 billion. Right after comes the film It Ends With Us, topped expectations with the big $50 million debut. Twister added another $15 million, followed by another release, Borderlands, which debuted at $8.8 million, lower than expectations. Now, actor Coleman Domingo, who plays Joe Jackson in the upcoming Michael Jackson movie, confirms that the film will cover 3 decades of Jackson's life and says the whole point of the biopic is to humanize Michael Jackson. Check out what he had to say.
Well, it takes place over 3 decades of his life, and so we get into a lot. We get into a lot of things that are complicated, a lot of things that are epic and monumental. I think the whole point of this biopic is to really humanize Michael and really show like the making of Michael and who he is. And so it deals with a lot of things that maybe even be like controversial.
Okay. Biopic, which one do y'all?
Listen, I was literally just thinking the same thing. I always say biopic.
Tomato. Are they both right? Biopic,
I think
biopic.
I think it's biopic.
I think it's biopic too.
Yeah.
Technically
is a bio.
Right, a biographical picture, right?
Yeah.
Pimping.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
Of everything he said, that's the one thing that's everybody.
I said biopic. That sounds like a surgery term or something.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Moving on. T.I. was recently arrested, as we know, due to mistaken identity, but now says the officers who detained him were just simply following protocol. Now, cops inside the Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport were alerted to an outstanding warrant of a Baltimore man by the name of Clifford Harris, which is also T.I.'s government name. And T.I. said he's learned to temper his emotions and live in the moment. Here's what he had to say.
They were just doing their job. I try to get rid of emotion and deal with the facts at hand. So once you deal with the facts at hand, your emotions ain't involved.
That's amazing. I'm not mad at him at all, but I do know that he had to be a little bit angry, even though he dealt with his emotions good. It was at the airport. People was nosy and had their phones out and stuff. So I'm sure he was a little bit aggravated and maybe embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you ain't done nothing. You're like, oh, Lord, what is this about?
Yeah, but props to him for not escalating the situation.
Exactly.
Excuse me. It shows a lot of growth.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. And I also saw that he just had some drop that was on his thing. So he's probably going to go ahead and be like, I'm not mad at y'all, but y'all going to take X, Y, and Z off my record is what y'all can do.
Definitely do that.
You know what I'm saying? Do that. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. Oh, Lord. But coming up next, we got Rock T's joke of the day. Rock T.
Yeah.
Is it going to be funny, sir?
Come on, bring it attack. Get ready to laugh your little heart out.
I'm going to try to get one laugh. Just one laugh.
Get it.
All right, now, y'all. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Uh-oh.
Ha-ha! It is that time, ladies and gentlemen.
Joke of the day. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. All right, Rock, what you got?
The smart and witty kid wants to invent a pencil with an eraser on each end. But I just don't see the point.
That was really bad.
Y'all get it?
We got it, but it wasn't cute.
2 erasers on each end of the pencil, but I just don't
We
see
got it, but we
the
don't
point.
keep it.
So beautiful.
Right. It was so bad. Why don't you do it again?
If you don't
Rock?
like working here, just say that.
Come on,
Do it
okay?
again, Rock, so the people understand.
So this bright and witty kid wanted to invent a pencil with an eraser on each end.
Right.
But I just don't see the point.
That's so stupid, you gotta laugh.
Yeah, go next.
But it's a pronunciation of the punchline. But I just don't see the point. Like, why you gotta say it like that?
I just gotta get it, Gary.
He's trying to be intelligent.
Come on, Maria.
I mean,
Oh, we got a commercial.
Because you
or
can
something
still
coming
have
up.
a pencil. You don't have to have a point because it's a pencil.
That's the
That
point.
defeats the purpose
Yeah.
of a pencil
Yeah,
because
that's
it
the
ain't got
point.
no point. You're
Something
gonna
that
write.
you just
You're
have
not gonna
erasers.
write.
no.
You just
We're
have a
talking
long
about
eraser.
Yeah.
Why are we...
What you got?
Coming up, y'all, the Olympics are... Good morning, Roxy. So the Olympics are finally over, but they went out with a biggity bang bang. Yes, they did. The closing ceremony ended with a handoff from Paris to Los Angeles, where the 2028 games will be held. First, the Olympic flag was handed to LA Mayor Karen Bass, who was accompanied by Simone Biles. Then her sang the national anthem and crushed it. Yes, runs. Oh, the land of the yes.
Man,
That was
What
real.
is that, Serena Williams?
No, that was her. That was real sweet how she falsettoed it. It was
God,
just smooth and very sweet. Instead of, some people try to just hit it so hard and can't get it, but she falsettoed that thing and it was beautiful, beautiful. Then it was time for Tom Cruise's big stunt, y'all. He was lowered from the roof of the stadium by a cable and he took the flag. He mounted that thing on the back of his motorcycle and rode out of the stadium through the streets of France and right into a cargo plane. I mean, they did that thing like a movie. Then came the pre-recorded part of the stunt. Tom parachuted out of the plane to the Hollywood sign, which was modified to display the Olympic rings, which was also dope. Then some past Olympians did a relay with the flag by bicycle, on foot, and on a skateboard until it ended up at a beachside stage where the Red Hot Chili Peppers played Can't Stop. Then they cut to Billie Eilish, who performed Birds of a Feather, and she was followed by Snoop Doggy Dogg to Drop It Like It's Hot. Then he finished with the next episode accompanied by Dr. Dre, cue the fireworks, and then that was a wrap, y'all. It was actually really, really nice and a nice setup, and it was produced very well. What was y'all favorite part of the Summer Olympics?
Man, of course, that track and field never gets old. That's always
Never.
one of the most exciting parts of the Olympics. The swimming was dope. Of course, Simone Biles and what she was been able to do.
Yes.
Bittersweet.
Anything should carry.
Oh, anything should carry, yes. But a little bittersweet situation, man. I don't know if y'all heard. Breakdancing debuted,
Yes.
did very well. It was cool.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's not gonna be
Yeah,
a part of the 2028 LA Olympics.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah,
I don't think people was feeling that.
They didn't do it right. In my opinion,
do it right. Yeah, they.
That wasn't the true. I mean, it was breaking, but it wasn't like, come on, this.
But did you see the gold medal battle? I thought that was really dope. The guy from France and the guy from Canada.
Yeah, I mean,
they were doing all the b-boy stuff from the '80s with the mixture of 2024. I think a lot of the bad clips made the internet run, but yeah, it's such an American thing to me. So.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's actually worldwide. I mean, it's every country is breakdancing now. And
I just feel like when you think about the foundation of hip hop and when we see most of the b-boys and b-girls, I mean, yeah, in the UK and everything, but I don't know. Just personally, I think some of the best ones are here. It would have made sense maybe in LA.
Who was the guy that pushed through that was running? I think his name started with a C. He was running. He was like 4 people behind. Then at the very end, he pushed and he was pushing and pushing. He was struggling. He made the super duper ugly face.
Are you talking about Fisher?
And then he beat them all.
Yes,
I don't know.
He won the bronze in the 10,000 and the 5,000.
What? When I tell you he killed it, I thought he won the gold because he beat everybody.
So you're not talking about Fisher.
His name was Colt. No, it started with a C, I think.
He from the U.S.?
Colton Jones?
Yes, from the U.S.
They say they're going to replace their breaking with slap boxing.
Shut up.
Or pillow.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard, but it is official. It's official, y'all, that Beyonce is set to perform at the Democratic National Convention. Y'all, everybody's excited about it. They're saying, y'all, that the 2024 Democratic National Convention is a presidential nominating convention in which delegates of the United States Democratic Party will vote on the party platform and ceremonially report their vote to nominate Vice President Kamala Harris for president. And they're saying that Beyonce is going to perform. Y'all. Now they're saying the schedule, mark your calendars, is scheduled to be held August the 19th. August the 19th, y'all, to the 22nd, 2024, at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, honey.
Yes,
so they're saying, baby. Yes, they say Beyonce is going to perform on the last day of the convention immediately, y'all, before introducing the soon-to-be president, Kamala Harris, y'all.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Beyonce's performing at the...
No, did you not just hear me say that?
No, I had mentally stepped out for a second.
Mentally come back. Rewind.
That's amazing.
He's only sitting right next to you.
I was reading something ahead of us.
You were.
That's his fault. So you interrupt his whole thing to ask him what he's saying. Wow.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. How do you say I'm not paying attention without saying
Wow, just like that.
I just said I apologize, damn it.
He said, wait a minute, what?
I mean, that was so. But you know, all the listeners are disturbed and upset.
Very offended. Yes.
I said I apologize.
But apologize ain't got nothing to damn do with it. You should have been listening.
I take my apology back then.
Take it back. You ain't never gave it anyway.
Nobody wanted no way.
Thank you, boo.
Well, damn, Gary. Can't even finish your story. Go ahead.
Thank you, Brad, honey. But anyway, she's going to be in Chicago. So, Brett, y'all probably jet down for that.
Absolutely.
For the thing. So, congratulations to Beyonce. I can't wait to see what she's going to wear, and I wonder what she's going to probably sing. Single ladies.
We run the world.
What? You know what?
Probably going to do Freedom.
Freedom. Oh, yeah, Freedom. That'd be a good one, too.
She got so many choices.
Thank you. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Oh, my God, the world is excited. Oh, my God. Y'all wouldn't believe it. It's being reported, y'all, that LeBron James' sons, Bronny and Bryce, have girlfriends, y'all, that look almost like twins, honey. Yep, now they're saying, y'all, that LeBron James' son, Bronny 19 and Bryce 19 have a lot in common, and their girlfriends are definitely one of them. They say both young men have inherited their father's basketball genes. Bronny is currently playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, and his brother Bryce is currently the star of Los Angeles Sierra Canyon High School basketball team. Now, they say both of the young men have also inherited their beautiful mother's businesses. Now, they say Bronny and James each signed a lucrative name, image, and likeness contract even before they graduated from high school. Yeah, but let me just go ahead and get to the real tea, child. Now, Bronny James, if I'm not mistaken, honey, he is dating, y'all, the beautiful, y'all, Miss Parker Whitfield. If y'all know who Parker Whitfield is, she's the daughter of DeAndre Whitfield and Miss Sally Richardson.
Okay.
Yes, honey, they got black girlfriends this year.
Oh, that's probably a nice little combination. Probably a nice looking young lady.
Yeah, and the other brother. Yep. And the other brother, I don't recall his girlfriend's name, but they both dating African American women right now. Because the last time I reported the story, I could have sworn they were saying that Bronny was dating some European girl that attends SMU in Dallas, Texas. But maybe they said, "Girl, you got to move around now. It's time for
they probably want somebody like their beautiful mama.
They should want somebody like their beautiful mama. Because, honey, these girls are beautiful, honey. Miss Parker's a beautiful girl. If I'm not mistaken, she goes to Spelman. But she's beautiful, and both of their girlfriends are beautiful. So congratulations for them, honey. They get to hold on to them till they get, because that's only usually be for a season. But hopefully they get to keep these boyfriends.
For a long time.
Yeah, so they're beautiful. So congratulations to Bronny and Bryce. They're both beautiful young men. They have beautiful young girlfriends. So we're going to follow this and hopefully and prayerfully that they stay together and make these women out of honest women. Is that how it goes? An honest wife? Something like that.
Say, man.
Moving on. In my final story, y'all, congratulations to Ella May, baby. She gave birth, honey, to Jason Tatum's little baby.
What? She was pregnant?
Yeah.
She was pregnant.
Yeah,
I didn't see any pictures. Wow.
Yeah, she was with her first child. Yep, she kept her first child into the world. And hopefully they stay
in the Olympic pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't. I did not.
Yeah, baby. They say
I like them as a couple, though. I love them as a couple.
Yep, they say they both look handsome as usual, and she has a new bundle of joy. So congratulations to Ella May. Hopefully they stay together too, because we need more couples to stay together, especially.
You said they both look handsome.
That is what he said.
Yeah, well,
a woman can look handsome, can't she?
Well,
Ella May don't look handsome.
Ella May don't look handsome.
Well, she's
very
beautiful.
feminine. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She has natural beauty, Gary.
Well, he's handsome, and Jason is handsome, and Ella May is adorable. She's beautiful. Yes. So congratulations to them. They haven't. They haven't. Let me see. I don't know if they have the name yet for the baby boy yet, but hopefully his name is not Jason.
Why not?
So give them children their own identity.
He gonna have his own identity. Maybe he want a junior.
Well, that's what I just said. Give him his own identity.
A lot of men want juniors. There's nothing wrong with that, Gary.
Yeah, but his name I think probably is Jason, though. But he probably spell his Jayson, and his dad spell his the old way, Jason.
No, daddy spell his Jayson.
Well, damn it, I got Jason there. So.
You got it wrong.
Congratulations to Jason and Jason, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is cooked oxtails. On the high end, you say cooked oxtails. On the low, you say a beautiful grayish. It's like cooked oxtails, like almost a gray. It's like it was gray. So that's a good color.
Who gonna eat some
gray
oxtail?
rhymes with J, as in Jayson.
And who gonna eat some oxtail that's not cooked? Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
It'd be like oxtail sushi.
They had that in Florida, some cooked oxtails. That was a beautiful color. I went to the store. I'm like, all right, good. They really ethnic out here.
From Tampa, Florida. I'm calling to wake up my wife Reva and all my grandchildren and tell them first day of school, have a good day.
Good morning. This is Octavia calling from Gainesville, Florida. I would like to wake up my grandkids starting their first day of school today. My brother John Green in Atlanta and one of the hardest working men of Gainesville, Scott Whitehurst. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go get this money.
Good morning. I'm calling from Fort Lauderdale. Wake up, everybody back to school. I love you guys.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. And Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate that, bringing it 10.
You're welcome, Martina.
25 minutes after the top of the hour. Gary, you going to be trying to educate us again?
Yes, Roxy, coming up, I'm going to be expanding yours and your vocabulary with this week's Word of the Week. Next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Every week, we let Gary showcase one of his new favorite words, give us the definition and how to use it in a sentence. Good morning, Gary. What you got for us this morning?
Good morning, Rocky. Now, this word, this is an interesting word. I ain't never seen this girl ever in my life.
Girl.
Wait a minute. I don't even know. Now, it says perspicacious.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay, Gary, you done used up 2 of your 3 buzzer. You got a 3 buzzer maximum. You've used 2 of them already.
Yeah.
Try it again.
How do you say it, Gary?
Perspicacious.
Hey. It's phonetically spelled out for you. Right
Perspidamcacious.
Ain't no damn in there,
There's
Gary.
no damn, and I don't see an R
Perspit.
either.
What?
You said perspire. Gary.
No, it's perspit.
Perspicacious.
No, perspicacious.
Perspicacious.
There you go.
There you go.
But make it like all one word.
Now, it's a noun, y'all, and it's spelled P-E-R. Y'all write that down. P-E-R-S-P-I-C-A-C-I-O-U-S. Perspicacious.
Gary, you can't say spit.
Where you found this word from, first of all?
Perspicacious.
Ain't nobody use no damn perspicacious.
What?
It's very easy to say. Perspicacious.
And the definition means of acute mental vision or discernment.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means somebody who's really mentally sharp at all times and who can make wise choices using discernment.
Here's a sentence. People that meet me use many words to describe me, and being perspicacious. Perspicacious is never one of. I don't. What the hell this word means?
You don't even know how to use it in a sentence.
Hey, you shut up, Roxy.
Of acute mental vision. That means that you have sharp mental vision. That
I do have that.
You see things clearly, and you use discernment when you make choices.
I do that.
Well, in your sentence, you said you didn't. That people don't see that characteristic in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what that sentence you just read said.
People that meet me use many words to describe me, and being perspicacious. Perspicacious is never one of.
She's sitting right next to you, telling you how to say it.
I don't care. Go to the damn commercial.
Fresh off Rickey Smiley's birthday beach blowout, John Lyon Sounds. What's up, dog?
I'm good, man. Yo, definitely got to big up everybody, man, that came down for the birthday beach blowout. Yo, the energy, the vibes was all the way insane, man. So definitely big up everybody. And, of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
Have you been asleep yet, sir?
Not yet. We're still going.
Yes, sir. Still going, man. We appreciate you, big dog. Somebody that didn't show up to Ricky's birthday bash and still ain't showed up to work. Like Tony.
Shout it. Look, before you start going off or whatever, let me explain to you something. See, y'all don't have the problems I got, and I ain't even know I had their problem until it came up on Friday when I tried to come down there. I was trying to come down there to get with y'all, because Rick had paid for me a plane ticket to come down there. But guess what happened, shout it? You see, y'all don't deal with this, 'cause y'all not like I'm here. Look, guess what happened though, shout.
What happened this time, dog?
I got to the airport, Atlanta airport, and it was, man, somebody recognized me. See, y'all not famous like I'm famous. And when I got to the airport, it created a whole pandemonium. It created a whole pandemonium, broke out. You could Google it. It was all over the news, man. It was on CNN and MSNBC and all that. So it was everywhere. They said, boy, the whole Atlanta airport down there got shut down because Black Tony caused a pandemonium.
So what you saying is you so popular that everybody recognized you. You couldn't get on your plane.
I'm talking about, boy, with the mistake I made, I should have been low key. But I came in there polo fresh. You know how I do it, me and Young Dro. I came in there polo, I came in there polo fresh on they stinking that. Boy, I'm talking about polo hat, polo shirt, polo shorts, polo belt, polo drawers, and then I had my pants sagging so the polo draw was showing, but with the polo socks, with the polo tennis shoe, boy, had been to the polo outlet, killed them. But I came in there, it was a murder scene. I was killing them hoes so bad. But I'm talking about, boy, your boy came up in the STA. One of them girls and one of them STA women said, "Oh my God, is you?" And as soon as I said, "Yeah, I'm here."
STA.
Yeah, I think he means TSA.
Yeah, she said, "Oh my God, it's Black Tony." Shout to you, but they say Ursha came through there. They say Trey Songz. They say Chris Brown. They say ain't nobody never caused that kind of pandemonium in the airport as Black Tony when he came through. I'm talking about, boy, folks was coming out of everywhere trying to take a picture. It was all over the news. Y'all ain't see it on the news.
No, man.
They shut the whole Atlanta airport down for 6 hours. At Atlanta airport, they shut the whole airport down for 6 hours. Couldn't nobody even go nowhere. Because women's was trying to get at your boy, man. It was crazy.
So was Flavor Flav in town for the weekend?
No, it was Black Tony in town. Polo Fresh, shouted. I'm talking about, boy, they called me Polo, shouted. Boy, I came through there so fresh. So, man, it was crazy.
Black Tony, you forgot. You called us Friday while we were on the air and with a whole nother excuse. So you just changed your excuse from Friday?
Well.
I had said something different.
Yeah.
They still wear polo, Roxy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, in the hood, boy. What you talking about, boy? Polo Fresh?
Is it Polo or Polo Assassin?
Nah, there wasn't no Polo Assassin. There were Polo Ralph Lauren's Ralph Lauren's polos. I'm talking about polo hat, polo shirt, polo shorts, polo draw, polo socks, and polo tennis shoe. Boy, what is you talking about?
And
shut the whole airport down.
Huh? And Polo
Shut
Cologne.
the airport. And Polo Cologne. Shut the whole airport down. They say Usher came through here, didn't shut it down like this. LL Cool J, John Legend. Nobody shut the airport down but Black Tony. Look it up. Boy, hit that Google search on they.
We finna go look for it right now, Black Tony.
Yeah, look it up. The whole Atlanta airport shut down for 9 hours on Friday, shouted. It was crazy.
Wait a minute, 9 hours, dog?
You should have came to doggone work. If you'd have came to work, honey, wouldn't have had all this shutting down and stuff like that.
Well, get what?
Your job.
Get what? I'll be there tomorrow. How about that? I'll see y'all tomorrow because I had to recuperate.
I'm on YouTube now, dog, and Instagram. I don't see nothing. I'm searching everything. Black Tony shut down.
Blue Tony
Atlanta.
shut down.
Okay. Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Don't hang up. Hold on.
Hello?
Is a BMW.
BMW is a car.
Spell BMW.
BMW, D-A-Y.
If you dig a 6-foot hole, how deep is that hole?
It's about like 20 feet.
1 minus 1 equals?
Equals 35.
What color is a carrot?
Carrot? I think it's a carrot. Carrot, but, I don't know about carrots. I don't know nothing about that.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Gary with the T.
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying, y'all, that there's a growing chorus of folks, y'all, on social media that's suspecting, y'all, that the real reason that Miss Tia Mowry ended her beautiful 20-year marriage to actor Corey Hardrick is because they're saying she's alleged that she may be of the gay persuasion, and they're saying she wants to live her truth. Now, it's being reported now, they're saying, y'all, that MTO said they ignored those rumors, y'all, because they said they hadn't seen any evidence to support them, but they're saying Tia seems to be setting, honey, those rumors that are going into overdrive, y'all, with her latest post. Now, I don't know, have y'all seen her latest post?
No.
Oh, baby. What'd you say, Brad?
No, what is it, Gary?
Baby, they said on Friday, honey, she introduced her new boo 2 years after filing for divorce from actor Corey Hardrick. Now, they're saying the mom of two shared a beautiful video, y'all, of her on Instagram, officially introducing her new boo to her followers. Now, they're saying that the video shows, honey, which I've seen, the actress sharing a cucumber with a woman in a restaurant.
You know what?
She captioned the video. She captioned the video by saying, "Soft launch. Soft lunch. Y'all ready to meet my boo?" Isn't that beautiful?
She put that in the comments?
Yes,
in
honey.
the caption?
Yes, Lord, honey. And the woman is feeding her the cucumber.
Was it sliced cucumber or was it a whole?
Oh, no, it was a sliced dilled one.
Oh, okay. With
yes.
slice.
Yes,
okay.
so. But I don't know why people making a big thing out of it.
And that's who is that?
That's Tia Mowry, girl. Tia and Tamara. So, you know, allegedly, why would people say something like that? That girl, they probably.
I'm on Tia's page and I don't see anything like that. So.
Well, I'm on my page and I'll send it to you. But so they're saying, honey, that's a beautiful thing. And, you know, people, though, they say allegedly she may be ready to live her truth. But I don't think there's no truth to it because I just can't see her because usually she has a twin sister, and if one twin sister was to go over, the other one have to go too because they're twins. Isn't that how that works?
Not necessarily.
Not true either.
That's not how it works?
No.
Well, anyway, but nevertheless, y'all, congratulations to Tia, and, you know, good luck to her and her endeavors and stuff because, you know,
that's
they seem like she was,
right, Gary?
Oh, baby, very much so allegedly, honey. We wouldn't dare, honey. I wouldn't dare say Tia, honey, was, honey, going over, honey, to the other side, honey,
not
of the
you,
mountain.
Gary.
Not you,
You would never say nothing like that.
You would never say anything like that.
Never, honey. That's one thing. I don't put nothing on nobody because I'm not there. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news. Oh, my God, Travis Scott, y'all. Y'all heard about Travis, baby. He was in Paris fighting, honey. They say he took Houston to Paris. Now, they're saying, honey, Travis Scott trip to Paris for the 2024 Olympics, honey, has added, y'all, to his legal woes. Now, recently, y'all, they're saying that the 33-year-old rapper was in the City of Lights, honey, to take in a USA men's basketball game. Now, they said the next day, he was arrested following an altercation involving his bodyguard, Rocky. Why y'all go out there and fight your damn bodyguard and security guard at a hotel? Why would somebody do something like that?
He got into a little scuffle with a security guard at the hotel. Now, maybe the security guard was telling him he couldn't do something, and the bodyguard got bothered and he said, hey, do you know who this is? This is Travis Scott. I don't know. I'm just guessing, you know.
No, but they say him and his bodyguard was allegedly fighting, and then the security guard got him. But my thing is, y'all got to understand, y'all can't be going to those other countries, honey, with those USA ways, honey, carrying on like that. You can't, honey, especially being an African and American and stuff. Now, they let him go and stuff and what have you. But you can't go out there acting a fool like that. You got your child Stormy at home with her mama, that Kardashian girl, looking at the dad acting a fool in Paris. Don't they, in some of those countries, don't they cane you? Because I know like in Japan or somewhere, or China or somewhere, you go there acting a fool, they would cane you, honey. They got some good.
Thailand. You're thinking about Thailand.
Oh, Thailand?
Yes.
Yeah, honey, they don't play that, honey. Y'all can't go there with all those black ways, honey. They like, They don't play that mess, honey. So, but nevertheless,
Singapore, they'll cane you too.
Yeah, and you know he definitely want to. He already know he just got through with Six Flags, so Astroworld. So you really don't want to act a donkey. But nevertheless, they let him go and stuff, honey. And he went. I guess he's back home and wherever he lived in Houston or Los Angeles. So let's keep him.
They'll put that cane on you.
Yeah, let's keep them lifted up in prayer, honey. And in my final story, y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, y'all, but they're saying MTO broke the news that Phaedra Parks returned to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, they're saying it was a pretty stunning reversal, given y'all that Phaedra was a series regular on the Bravo, his series Married to Medicine. Now they're saying they have what's really going on, y'all. They say it was confirmed that during the taping of the current season of the Married to Medicine, her ex-husband, Apollo Nider, y'all, and his wife, Shireen Amufamadi, were invited, y'all, to ambush. To ambush Phaedra. Now they're saying Apollo's new wife Sharon, honey, went off on Phaedra and read her down badly, baby, in front of the cameras. They said, but that's not the best part. According to the gossip blogger Funky Dineva, they're saying Sharon brought some friends with her and tried to put hands, baby, on the beautiful attorney and reality star. Now, they say Funky claims, y'all, that the encounter nearly turned into a fist fight with Phaedra, leaving her feeling very much so unsafe, y'all, on the franchise. So evidently, I guess that's probably why she left them. But that's sad. They shouldn't do that to Phaedra, honey. Phaedra, she's a star, Brad. They shouldn't do that to Phaedra, honey. Besides Dr. Heavenly, honey, Phaedra, honey, I mean, we love Phaedra, and, you know, she's a successful woman, a successful attorney, and a successful star, and now they bringing people alleged on the show to fight Phaedra and stuff like that or do that. That's not a good look. I feel so bad for her, honey. I'm going to have to call Dr. Heavenly because, honey, we love Dr. Heavenly. You watch
these shows, you used to all of it. You don't feel bad for nobody. You watch this year after year, season after season. Baby, and if it wasn't no stuff like this, you wouldn't watch it.
Okay, but honey, I don't believe that. How could Phaedra leave the show though? They brought Phaedra on the show to sprunk up the show, and now she's going back.
Leave if she just got back. They saying she leaving.
Yeah, she's not on Married to Medicine no more. They say she's leaving to go back to Real.
She on Housewives now.
Yeah, not she on Housewives. That's cute, girl. When you can switch checks, honey, from one check to the other one.
It's like a soap opera.
Yeah, it's like a soap opera. So congratulations to her, honey. But Apollo White don't look as good as Phaedra, so I mean, she's cute.
Gary.
Okay. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is cooked oxtail. On the high end, you say cooked oxtail bread, and on the lunch, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for the day. Oh, I was in the store in Florida the other day, and they had the color was cooked oxtail. I'm like, they got oxtails in Florida?
Same, man.
I ain't never seen nobody that had an ox.
It's
no,
not.
well,
It's,
Brad, tell me.
Go ahead, y'all give it up for Garrett with the T, man.
Yeah.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Man, it's about to go down. From the new hit show on TV One, please welcome the hosts of Deadly Case Files, two of the coolest brothers on TV right now, man. Retired Atlanta detectives Vince Velasquez and David Quinn. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Man, let's get right into it, because my wife watches this thing, man, like it's, man, let me just start off by saying this, man. What makes Deadly Case Files different from any other detective show out there? Because we all love them.
All right, simple, easy answer. You got a black and a brown man representing law enforcement as partners, as brothers, as, you know, servants of the community, and doing it in a positive way. And that's not something I think people are used to seeing. There's no show that has been on TV that shows two people as close as me and this guy are working together and representing the communities that we serve. Like, we literally represent the people that we serve.
And it's 100% real. I mean, there's nothing made up. These, in the first show, ATL Homicide, those were our stories, our diary. Deadly Case Files, we're going to be shopping and actually getting the stories from other brothers and sisters in law enforcement and their personal diary. So it's an amazing opportunity.
Amen.
Okay, so I find these homicide shows absolutely fascinating, because it's just, let me ask you this, what are some of the most challenging aspects of working on these homicide cases, and how do you overcome those challenges?
Go ahead with that, because I want to add, he's going to agree with something I'm about to say, because he's probably going to go there with the command staff.
Well, the command staff is one thing, but the first thing is it's the families left behind, right? The families, the loved ones left behind. You forge a relationship as soon as you crease that living room and make the worst news this family is going to digest for the rest of their life. You're now part of that family. You're that seat at Thanksgiving that's missing. Right. Whether you solve it, clear it or not, I mean, you're always going to be part of this family. So the calculus is delicate on how you handle them, like from day one, because they give you the strength to work the cases. We always found.
One of the things that we experienced is, in our entire career, we never took a test to get promoted. We made detective and we stayed detective. So what happens is you get promoted to sergeant, you get put back on the street in uniform, you know, commanding a group of men and women, or make lieutenant. We decided to stay where we were. The challenge, one of the greatest challenges we've had, is our boss is trying to tell us how to do our job.
Wow.
We ain't never listened to him.
Can I add a part two to that question, too? Because you brought up something when you said you become part of that family. How do you keep yourself from becoming emotionally involved in a case where, you know, like you said, you're delivering that kind of news, and maybe it's, you know, telling a parent about their child, or, like, how do you keep from getting your emotions to overwhelm you?
Well, you got to be grounded spiritually, number one. You got to have that coming in, because this is an immersive experience, and it never really goes away. Just think about the appeal process. Me and Vince can work a murder and be tied to it for like the next 10 to 15 years just based off that. I mean, you gotta be grounded. You gotta have families. You gotta have loved ones, people, meaningful relationships keep you going. I hit the pillow. I knocked right out, and I did 33 years on the front lines because I love God, and, you know, I had a partner next to me, a brother I respect. And I can't even go into the words how much I respect this brother. We've been together longer than some married couples. We say it all the time. Joined at the hip, serving our community.
You know, there are family members that do impact you a little bit different. There's one case I have where I formed a relationship with the mom, and we lasted, 22 years until we solved her daughter's case. And, her and I went through the roller coaster of emotions, hated me, loved me. You almost become a surrogate for that missing person in that family. You are the only bridge to whatever, closure or resolution you may be looking for. And it's a huge responsibility because you can't do it for everybody.
Right.
Wow.
It's tough.
Well, we appreciate the work that you do. You both look amazing. You don't look like you've had any hard cases. I mean, looking at you, the glow up is real. But I'm sure you've had your share of challenges. And I was just bouncing off of what Special K just asked. Just that was my question about, dealing with the emotion, but also in your own personal relationships, like when you're dating people, your family members. How has the work that you've done affected your relationships
it's
in
tough.
your time?
I was a single father, and I would have to take my son to work with me, bring a change of clothes, put him down on a blanket next to this. We had 24 hours, secretaries there on the floor. Go to the crime scene with my partner here. Come back, leave the crime scene, change him, take him to school, drop him off, go back to the crime scene.
Come on.
So it impacts, if there's a detective out there that says working homicide doesn't impact their family life, then that's a unicorn.
They're not doing their job, right?
Or they're not doing their job, right?
Right.
It certainly impacted me, and then I let Dave take it from here. His wife was a cop, so that's a whole new unique.
Wow.
She's retired. I let him talk about that.
My wife is a retired City of Atlanta Police Department sergeant, so I didn't get a whole lot of sympathy. You know what I mean? Because she did it too. I met her on the job. We had 6 kids. And we raised them in the same house, both being the cops. And, we just, I stayed on top of her lead. Women lead the house. Men can run things. But, she's got to set the tone for how things go. You're trying to move around 5 to 6 kids at any given time. We always had at least 5 in the house. And so I always say, he's the real life Mike Lowry, and I guess I'm the Martin Lawrence character. I'm Marcus Burnett. He's definitely Mike Lowry. Trust me,
Mike Lowry.
If ladies, you ever get up to the penthouse, you're going to see it's Mike Lowry.
Come on now. So, detective, what is the tip-off, y'all, that you may think that someone is guilty even though you don't have any evidence?
Oh, body language.
Really?
Body language is so all telling. Like if you do this as long as we have and sat across the table from not just suspects but witnesses who lie, you learn, there's certain things that, we start to look for. When someone crosses their arms, that may mean they're not feeling comfortable about what the question I'm asking. That's a protective move. Subconsciously do that. Or how they fiddle with their phone or, on tough questions. So, and I actually do some, I do some stuff on Instagram. I actually did a post where you could actually do that yourself. If you pay attention, people will tell you when they're uncomfortable with a question or a situation by
they be rocking and blinking. And
yeah, we one thing we would always say was, what do we call it when the guy's been on the run for months or a year, we finally catch him. What's the first thing he does inside the box?
Goes to sleep.
Goes to sleep.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Goes to sleep. Tired of running.
People don't understand murder. It's a lot of responsibility once you've killed somebody.
I mean,
but what it is you're getting some rest now because you're up. You wonder when the door's getting kicked in. And they come there. It's almost like they've given themselves sanctuary. I'm now at peace.
Like relief.
No matter what happens, I'm at peace.
They don't have to look behind them anymore.
What can't be lost in this conversation is the suspect's family. Sometimes we forge relationships with the suspect's family. I don't know how it is in other cities. In the A, those families were important to us too. At the trial and everything else, everybody's losing.
Right.
That's not a flex. That ain't capping. This is strictly real stuff that happened here. That's how you gain respect. Unfortunately, you may see that shooter's family experiencing the death in their family later as well.
Yeah, we've had repeat customers on both sides. Well, we had a family where perpetrators were, another child perhaps that, a brother of someone we arrested. And then on the other side, victims where we've shown up again, and it's like the third son that has been murdered, unfortunately.
That happened recently.
That did happen. The young man who was the Air Force airman who got
That's
shot in Florida.
His brother.
His younger brother got killed here a couple of weeks ago.
Tragic. Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Man, make sure you guys catch Deadly Case Files every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central on TV1. Detective Quinn and Detective Velasquez, man, is there anything else that you want to share, and how can people follow you on social media?
I'm Vince Velasquez on all social media platforms. And we just appreciate the fans, and we want to just really give a big shout out to TV1. TV1 is the network that came to us and wanted us to be our authentic selves.
Jupiter Entertainment and Widenet Productions were there for us as well, and they let us be ourselves.
100%.
And thank you, people. It's like getting into a hot tub. I love this.
You can tell.
Hey, man, y'all give it up for him once again, man. Thanks a lot for joining the show. We appreciate you, brothers. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Welcome back to the show. Our brother from another mother, Jeff Johnson, with 3 things that you need to know. What up there, Jeff?
Hey, brother. How you feeling, man?
Man, we blessed, man.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
All day, every day. Listen, so I said last week that we're going to spend some time talking about the civics of all this, because I know that we've been talking about kind of this new world we live in and what that means by way of both of the candidates. And we're going to have a lot of time to talk about that. But I don't want us to lose sight of what people who are either not ready to do, not ready to vote need to do, and what the rules are. And so we're going to spend some time in between the next 2 weeks in particular going deep into that. Many of you are registered to vote. Some of you are not. And listen, you registering to vote, for those of you that are on the fence and you know, I don't even want to upset Special K this morning, but for those of you that are on the fence about voting or not, registering to vote doesn't mean you have to go vote. Registering to vote means you put yourself in a position to vote when you decide that that's what you want to do. And so I just think everybody should be registered to vote, because you never want to be in a position where you can't. And so in most cases, election, the election date, the registration date, is normally 30 days before. There are several states that have same day voting. There are some states that have voting that's a little bit more complicated. But it is really important that we know what our opportunity and responsibility is to be able to vote. And so the easiest way to do so is go to your Secretary of State's website. You can go to vote.org to make sure that you know the rules of your state. Either way, make sure that you have clarity, because even if I decided to go through the entire list right now, it's so much that some of you might be confused about what your state rules are. And so I want you to really, I mean, there's so many reliable websites out there, but if you go to vote.org, if you go to ballotpedia.org, those are reliable websites to give you your registration date, the ways that you can register, what your process is. And then as we go further on, we'll talk about ID, because ID is different in every state. And if you don't think right now that there aren't states that are trying to put new rules in place to make it difficult for you to vote, you are out of your mind. Like, there are Republican secretaries of state that are moving to ensure that voting is more complicated, that ID is more complicated, and Kay, you know, we got to make sure, Rock, we got to make sure that we're literally going state by state, especially for our listeners, so that those that don't know before it comes time to the election.
Most definitely.
So the other thing that I do want to make sure we talk about before we get out of here is this reality, man, that for all of the talk that former President Trump did about Biden being unfit, if there's anybody that looks like they are mentally and emotionally unhinged right now, it is Donald Trump. And I don't know what he thinks is going to benefit him, but you know who he's having a live conversation with tonight.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk are going to have a live conversation on X tonight.
Dumb and dumb.
And, man, listen. And it is going to be at 8 p.m. And in quotes it says this unscripted with no limits on subject matter, so should be highly entertaining. If you have specific questions and comments, post them under the chat, is what Elon Musk posted.
Yeah, they're going to preach to the choir.
Yeah, man, but it's just an opportunity for him to hurt himself more with the voters he actually needs and not his base. So you all, let's keep paying attention. Share information as you get it. Hit me at Jets Nation on IG. Y'all have a fantastic Monday, and we're going to keep moving, keep educating our folks right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Love y'all.
creates wealth and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, yeah. 10 minutes after the top of the hour. It's August, y'all, and many of us are in back-to-school mode, and we can't forget about our college students, man. In our home, we got a high school student and a college student, so this is going to hit home to us. Our money expert, Janai Thornton, is here to give us tips for supporting our students returning to campus this fall. Good morning, Janai.
Happy Money Monday.
Happy Money Monday, man. You feeling good this morning?
I'm feeling amazing. Super excited to be talking about back to college right now.
Back to college. That's woo.
Good morning,
I know.
Janai.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Good morning, Brad. Good morning.
How are you? So, look, we know that attending college can be very expensive, to say the least. How can those returning to campus continue their education while being wise with their money?
So, Brad, this is what I advise. All students need a plan, call it a plan or a budget for their spending. So they need to be able to write down how much money they need to eat out, how much money they need for fun, how much money they need for essentials like laundry detergent. And it's really important that parents understand whether a parent is amazing at budgeting or horrible at budgeting doesn't mean that they cannot expect or require that their student have a plan and budget for the money that they're going to need when they return to campus.
That's good stuff. Good morning to you, Janai. You know, I had a campus job. I did work study for the majority of my time during college at FAMU. And I've heard you talk about stuff like that and career placement, going to the office. And you talked about the need to go there as soon as they get on campus. Why is that?
Well, Maria, think about it this way. College is really a stage of preparation. It's supposed to be a springboard to the next phase of our students' lives. And the Career Placement Office, that is their job. That is their responsibility to help our students get valuable internships, to get valuable work experience, and ultimately to get jobs when they graduate. So our students need intimate relationships. They need to get connected with those folks on campus whose job is to help them with that phase. So again, when they touch campus, I don't care if they're freshmen or graduating seniors, they need to get their butts over there and get connected with that Career Placement Office.
For real, though, man. Listen, man, because this is a tough one right here because we send our kids off to college. We give them some money. We may put them on a little budget from month to month. But what advice do you have for the parents who are re-dipping into their savings or getting parent plus loans to support their kids?
You didn't say dip. You said re-dip.
Re-dipping. The double dip.
I know, right? So, you know, Roxy, it's interesting. In the U.S., 72% of parents think it's okay to go into debt putting their students through school. And, you know, I have mixed feelings about that. So I think a couple of different things. There is no financial aid for retirement. There is none. And so when you think about that you are working two jobs, you're pulling money out of your 401k, you're refinancing your house to put your student through school, what is that impact going to have on you? When we need to make sure that our students are doing the work of, hey, looking for grants, looking for scholarships, working on campus, working off campus to help pay the bill. So I'm not saying cut your kids off and they got to just thug it out and figure it out, but this is a collaborative effort because I need to make sure that you, all of us parents, are going to be ready when it's our turn to transition into retirement.
Right. Now, as our students move into their dorms, Janai, and their apartments, how can they save money on moving expenses and decor? Because I know a lot of them be wanting little fly stuff and they want their places to be nice, but how do they save money?
Man.
They're going to have company over. They want their friends to, you know, they want to be fly.
They want to be fly. It is crazy when you see these kids, Brad, on Instagram and TikTok posting what their dorm rooms look like.
Yes.
And I'm like, why do they need a whole U-Haul to move into a dorm? I'm like, what is happening right now? So a couple things that I want parents to think about. Consider buying used electronics. Places like Best Buy and eBay, you can actually save quite a bit of money on used items. If your child has a roommate, let's make sure that they are talking about who's getting what so there's no duplication of effort, therefore, you know, spending additional money. And then, of course, take advantage of all the sales with the major retailers, Amazon, Target, Walmart. They're all having these amazing back-to-school sales. But, Brad, those students need to write out what they want and what it costs before people start ordering and buying things, so the student understands what the total investment is.
Got it.
Yeah, because we definitely make our kids that are in college, Lyric and Harmony, they make a spreadsheet. We make them take the time and put together a spreadsheet for your needs.
Absolutely.
Not your wants, but your needs.
Yeah.
And if you really want some more money from us, you better sit down there in front of that computer and put that spreadsheet together.
Yeah, learning how to budget is a very important early skill, for real.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Really
go ahead,
important.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the fact that you have them do that in order for them to get more money from you, because that's what's going to help them build a habit. Then after a while, you're not even going to have to require it, Rock-T. They'll just automatically do it. But they have to have some skin in the game and some involvement in the process. We can't just keep transferring the money, cash apping them just because they're asking for the money. Let them prove to us what's happening within their finances.
So what are your ideas for helping them support themselves financially while away at school?
Well, you know what, Maria, you talked about something important when you were at FAMU. You did work study. That's certainly an option. There are also jobs on campus that have nothing to do with the work study, because work study actually goes through financial aid, but there's other paid campus opportunities. Only about 42% of full-time students work. So when I say work, that doesn't mean your student has to work 20 hours a week. They could work 8 hours a week. That could help with the spending money, fund money, hair money, whatever money that they need. So having them build that into their schedule might be a good idea, and help with, that idle time that some of our students may have, too.
Hey, Janai, before we let you go, what do you do when you're a student like Maria back in the day, ran out of money and had to jack some boots out of a store?
What? Don't answer that question. How can you be reached, Janai? We ain't got time for you to answer that question.
I'm not going to let her put that lie on you, Maria.
Thank you.
That ain't no lie now. That ain't no cap.
Child, please.
Okay. All right, Maria, I'm going to help you. So if y'all have any more financial questions, you can follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. Y'all have an amazing Monday, everybody.
Appreciate you, Janai. We love you, Janai. Thank you. We got the front page coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
25 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Rock-T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Senator J.D. Vance, Trump's running mate for vice president, in a wide-ranging interview says the Trump campaign's mass deportation plan should start with 1 million people, and that he is extremely confident in the chances he and Trump will win in November. Vance also affirmed Donald Trump's assertion that the vice presidential pick doesn't matter to most voters, but said he is absolutely sure the former president is confident in his abilities should he need to take over. I've never heard anybody agreeing that, I'm the...
He needs to keep talking. I want him and Donald Trump just keep talking. Get in front of a microphone whenever you can. Keep doing what you're doing.
That's what they're saying in the comment section. The more he talks, the more he alienates voters. Yep. In other news, protests marking the 10th anniversary of Michael Brown Jr.'s death began peacefully, but unfortunately escalated as the night wore on. This happened over the weekend, leading to injuries, property damage, and several arrests, according to the Ferguson Police Department in Missouri. Lastly, here's good news. The Biden administration has announced policies to crack down on headaches and hassles that waste Americans' time and money. This is regarding canceling subscriptions. I don't know if you've ever had a hard time doing that.
Yes.
You've had issues with that? They're just deducting money?
Yes, I just don't know how to do all that stuff, and it just drives me crazy.
Yeah. So canceling a subscription could set to become as easy as signing up in the first place. It's set to be.
It should be.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah,
it should be.
And they, you sometimes you literally have to change your credit card number. You have to cancel your credit card. Yep. Consumers could see the new rule applied to gym memberships or subscriptions with phone and internet companies. So that's good news.
I paid for a gym membership for like 3 years and didn't even know I was paying for it.
Clearly, you weren't using it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. I thought I had canceled it. I had joined another gym, and I was still paying for that thing.
Get him, Maria.
She got you, dog.
All right.
Help us, Lord.
All right. I'm Maria Moore. That's what's happening in news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Roxy, what's going on in sports?
Yeah, dog. All right, so the Paris Olympics closing ceremonies was epic. The Olympics are officially over. Total medal leaders. USA led the way with 126 total medals. China was in second place with 91 medals, and Great Britain finished third with 65 medals. USA and China tied with 40 gold medals apiece. The men's basketball squad for USA won gold. Steph Curry put France to sleep with a few three-point shots to dagger them. And shout out to the women's team, man. They struggled with France, but they pulled it off and won the gold medal by 1 point. Yes, indeedy. The USA women's also won gold in the 4x100-meter relay. Sha'Carri Richardson had to come from behind with a blazing anchor leg to get that gold medal. Shout out to the USA men and women. They won the 4x400-meter relay. Women broke the American record. So many good things that happened, man. But there was some
basketball team, Rock T, the men, Steph Curry.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Steph went ballistic.
Put him to sleep, dog. Put him to sleep, Brad.
Put him to sleep.
Yes, indeedy. And he started off slow in the first half.
Yeah.
And they was heckling him. He's like, let me show you who I really
That
am.
last three was crazy.
Come on,
dog.
now. I knew it wasn't going in. It went right in.
Come on,
Why
man.
were they booing the one guy from the U.S.?
You talking about Joel Embiid? Because
yeah,
he's originally from France, somewhere in France.
Yeah.
But he's got dual citizenship, so he could have chose to play for
Either
France
side.
or USA. He chose USA. But, you know, it is what it is. Sad news, man. USA gymnast Jordan Childs, she won the bronze medal in the floor exercise and gymnastics.
Why did they take it?
Yes, they had to return it because it was... All right, so the Romania gymnast, she initially won the bronze medal.
Right.
USA coach inquired an appeal regarding the difficulty portion of Jordan Child's score, and the judges granted that appeal.
Jordan Child, right.
And they reversed it and gave the bronze medal to Jordan.
Right.
But then the Romania team challenged the time frame. This all happened within, and it was 4 seconds over the 1 minute window.
No.
So you got
Roxy.
you got 60 seconds to appeal or challenge the score. And it was 4 seconds over that 60 seconds.
Oh, only 4 seconds.
So they took the bronze medal back from Jordan and gave it back to the Romania gymnast.
That couldn't have been one of my daughters.
It sure could.
It would have been a
now y'all remember seeing that
international
guy
incident.
that was beating on his chest when she won.
Yeah.
It would have been an international incident. I'm telling you.
Is Jordan of African American descent?
Absolutely.
And she was late?
Yes, she is. Well,
she wasn't late.
She wasn't late.
4
She
seconds?
did great.
Nah, she did great, man. So the USA Olympic Committee is they're going to reappeal again. So they're going to be going back and forth with this, man. But y'all just keep Jordan in prayer because, you know.
That's not
too much. That's too much emotions to take that girl through. That's so unfair.
My Lord.
But the Romanian gymnast, she went through it too. She going through the same thing, the emotional roller coaster.
But she didn't get the higher score. She
But we
technically
care
did
about
get
the little
higher
black
score.
girl. Let's just keep it
Get
real.
the highest score. We don't care about no Romanian.
We care about the little black girl.
That's right.
At this point,
We care about the U.S.
That's our niece.
USA.
We care about our niece.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Shout out to Jordan, man, because she was out there killing it for real, though.
She did a great job.
Absolutely, man. So big up to all the athletes, especially USA, man. We come back with most medals. Thank y'all for supporting it, and we getting ready for 2028 in L.A. It's going to be bananas.
I wonder Snoop, Snoop going to be all over that one,
Come
too.
on,
now.
We
man.
should broadcast live from there next year.
Yeah.
That's what I mean in 4 years, not next year.
Yes, sir. Put that
Rocky
thing on
get a
there.
sponsorship for sports.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Brad, you got the hot spot. Let's go.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Bring it in, Tad. What it do?
What it do? Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. A Los Angeles jury convicted Freddie Lee Trone last week on 1 count of murder in the shooting death of rapper PNB Rock. Now, Trone was also convicted on 1 count of conspiracy to commit robbery and 2 counts of second-degree robbery stemming from Rock's murder in 2022. If y'all remember, PNB P&B Rock was eating with his girlfriend inside a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant in Los Angeles, just chilling when he was gunned down. Police allege Trone orchestrated the rapper's murder by sending in his teenage son into the restaurant to rob and kill P&B Rock. They also claimed he was the mastermind behind the entire plan, then also took on the role of the getaway driver after the premeditated murder, according to the outlet. Now, prosecutors reportedly said a man named Tremont Jones tipped Trone off to P&B Rock's whereabouts that evening. He was also found guilty and convicted on 2 counts of robbery as well as 1 count of conspiracy. My thing is, why do y'all think y'all gonna get away with this stuff?
Thank you.
This is not like, this ain't years and years ago. Technology and everything, and people see y'all.
Cameras are everywhere.
People see y'all. People can trace phone records. There is not much that you can get away with these days. That's why I don't know why they didn't find Biggie and Pac's like murderer. Come on, we got enough technology and enough stuff to find out who is killing and hurting people. Like, this
and I
is
think
crazy.
it was just to steal his jewelry.
Yeah,
which is dumb.
You killed this man. He was sitting at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles with his girlfriend, and you sent your son in there. That's so low. Like, you got your son involved in this.
You threw his life away.
Yeah, you threw his life away. That's trifling. All right, y'all, we done ran out of time, so I'm going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This is Mark Royale. I serve as President and CEO of the National Urban League, and this is the state of Black America. We saw the power of diversity and the gumbo spirit on full display in Team USA at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. What an incredible performance by Team USA. The most diverse women's gymnastics team in U.S. history was the most decorated, with 10 medals total, 3 of them gold, including the coveted individual all-around. Consider this. Just 30 years ago, when Dominique Dawes competed in the Olympic trials in the 1992 Barcelona Games, he was the first black gymnast to ever qualify. He was part of the celebrated Magnificent Seven in the 1996 Atlanta Games, who won the first ever gold medal for the United States in women's team competition. It would be absurd to argue that black women were absent from Olympic gymnastics for nearly a century before that because of lack of talent. It is equally absurd to suggest that executive leadership in the top corporations, admission to elite colleges and universities, or the Oval Office was absent because of lack of talent before a few decades ago. These anti-racial justice extremists who carry this view and who want to ban DE&I policies, what they would do would be to doom Team USA to mediocrity just to assure their own place on the roster. I think that anyone who loves this nation, anyone who respects this nation, anyone who stands strong for this nation would understand that diversity on Team USA was one of the driving forces for its incredible success. So is the same for the rest of America. Let us continue to stand up strong for a level playing field and for diversity, equity, and inclusion in all American institutions. This is Mark Morial. This has been the State of Black America, and you can follow me on all social media, on X, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I'll see you next week on the radio.